All right, guys, we are in the My Singing Monster studio working on making a costume right now. These guys are giving me the luxury of making a costume for a monster. I think we're rolling with Arakalele, so this is gonna be exciting.
As you make suggestions,
okay,
we'll just double check to make sure that they can actually like mechanically work.
Right.
Because our costume system works in two ways. One is that we can do like a sprite substitution, so we can take this piece of the leg, replace it with a different looking thing.
Okay.
Then another way that we can do it is that there are like other sprites that can be like stickered on top of certain pieces. So we can give a visor or a hat without having to touch or replace the head sprite. We're making one for Ratatouille. What did you have in mind?
I want to do like cowboy theme.
Okay.
Cowboy. That's the kind of vibe. Come from Texas, just want to embrace it.
Yeah.
Go with like the cowboy kind of thing.
So far have like brought their own energy to their costumes, making sure that they're like representative of them.
Yep.
And so
that's the idea.
Do you think it would be valuable at all to just review Arakalele's existing costumes?
Yeah.
Just to double check and make sure.
So the only one that actually exists in here is the B one that we did.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking that I don't know how much, would it be too much to ask for to change the guitar to more of a western-y vibe?
No.
Okay, because I think that would be cool to mix in the cowboy element. Sugatar has like a western-y guitar in his hands. Like a vibe like that could maybe pull the cowboy element out. I think some brown gloves or something like that could pull off the vibe. I don't know what this would look like. The ball behind his back there, what do we think about that being like a bale of hay?
Sure.
Yeah?
Let's push it, right?
I could see it like almost the yellow on the B, but like extended and it looking like a bale of hay.
Yeah.
That could pull out, that would be like, okay, this is clear cowboy here.
Yeah.
What do you think about an orange being brought out?
Yeah.
Like orange accents, I could see that on the gloves, the boots, the guitar. This is the origin of the costume making process right here. We have monster handler Neha putting the work in. We can see she's concepting the thing we were just speaking about, and you can see the early beginnings of what is soon to be in the My Singing Monsters game.
Right now, the position of the hat on the head is going to make for like sort of a cool guy vibe for Ratatouille, because it's sort of like the brim is sitting there over the eyes.
Right.
How are you feeling about that? Do you want the like face of the character to be totally visible, or like right now it's just going to help sort of direct the personality?
Totally. No, because I could see like a dark cowboy look.
Yeah.
With that,
he's sort of
like
He's sort of.
I could see that. So Monster Handler Jen, what do you think of the cowboy theme that we have early in right now?
I love it. First of all, I love a good hat.
You love a good hat, I'm thinking that's gonna work well.
A 10-gallon hat, that's what they're called.
A 10-gallon hat, I've never heard it. I'm really thinking that the guitar is gonna come out cool there.
It is.
I think Monster Handler Neha's got some interesting ideas for it, so we're gonna see how it all turns out. Okay, so I'm not sure how it's totally gonna work, but I asked Monster Handler Neha if we could do a hay bale on the back of Arakalele right there. So this is the rough sketch before the hay bale. Okay, color is being added right now to the costume for the first time, and we're looking like we had a beautiful idea from our monster handler here to add a red bandana, and we think that's just gonna pull a lot out of the monster there and just really amplify this like mysterious cowboy design. So I think this is gonna be awesome. So I'm sure me and all the viewers at home are wondering the same thing. Does every costume design like begin in the way we're doing this right now, or is this kind of different because I'm here right now and we're just doing it together, or what's the typical kind of process?
Well, usually we'll start with like concepts. Usually Matt will have like some idea of what we want to do for the monster, because he's like the keeper of lore.
Gotcha.
So after that, we'll get a little bit of direction from him. Sometimes it's like, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Right.
So we'll go in, we'll do some sketches. We'll do multiples, and we'll look at them and be like, hey, okay, we kind of like this, or this works a little bit better. Sometimes we're like, oh, that's so funny, and then we'll go with that. Then we'll go ahead and, whoever's kind of like designing it, we'll go ahead and start painting it. So that process is kind of similar to this one.
I see, No, I'm already loving the way this is coming together, so I cannot wait to see how this begins to continue to progress. Guys, we're leaving Monster Handler Neha to do the finishing work on the costume, but here we are. She's done a great job. Thank you. You've killed this. I can't wait to see what this looks like in game.
And the day has finally came. That's right, guys. The costume that you just saw me and the Monster Handlers work together to build has finally been released into the game. A lot of things have been difficult for me in this life, but keeping this a secret, the fact that we have a costume going in the game has probably been the hardest. But guys, we have to wait no longer, because the costume that we spent all of that time working on behind the scenes with the handler helpers in their literal studio has finally been released. Guys, sorry, excuse me, I'm excited. Heading on over to the costume section, we're gonna scroll over here and take a look at the brand new costume for Arakalele, the fastest web slinger by Pure Plays. Bro, how sick is this to see it in game? It's honestly crazy, dude. I can't really believe it. I started playing this game a couple years ago, and to think that a few years later we would be here working in collaboration with the game developers to literally get something with the Pure Plays name attached to it in the real game for you guys. You guys can literally get this. It's only 12 shards and have a part of the channel on your own island, bro. It's just so cool. This just got released with the new update, guys, so I don't even own this yet. Let's go ahead and purchase this ourselves, and there he is, guys. What I love so much about this video is y'all literally saw the creation process of this costume. We were in the room together there, guys, concepting what we wanted to do. We wanted to change the guitar, and we brainstormed for a while. We ended up making it look like this. We chose a cowboy theme, which I think was executed perfectly. Look at the animation, bro. I haven't seen the animated version of this yet. Oh man, and it's just meshing in perfectly with the cowboy theme. I will say, guys, one thing that was a little bit of a challenge were the boots on the monster. As you guys can see, Arakalele doesn't have a normal styled feet. Like, for example, let's look at like Bellowfish. He has a normal foot here. Putting a boot on him wouldn't be that difficult. But moving on over here to Arakalele, you can see he's got like this big toenail at the edge of every single foot. So we were trying to figure out how to work around that with the boots. And we ended up rolling with this like little cutoff thing on the front too, and just leaving the back ones open. And then on the back legs there, guys, we tied some rope around the little like tentacle arms that kind of dangle up a little high. The bandana turned out great. The red eye color, the gloves, guys, of all of this design though, my favorite part has got to be that hay bell on the back. We have that beautiful star just like glimmering on the side of it there. Do y'all see that? This just turned out so well. It's crazy how this looks natural. Guys, like, I'm just excited. I wanted to make a costume that looks like the Monster Handlers themselves created it. I wanted something that, yes, is tied to my brand. I'm from Texas, guys. Yeehaw, brother. So I wanted to have it integrated from Pure Plays in some sort of way, and that's why I did the cowboy elements. But I also just wanted to have a really cool costume that people would have just gotten anyways, regardless of its affiliation to Pure Plays. And I think that's exactly what was executed perfectly with this cowboy themed version of Arakalele. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this version and if you're gonna be getting it for yourself. Now guys, I'm gonna be honest, I love Arakalele, but initially that was not my first choice. I had other monsters in mind, but as we got to the nitty-gritty details of changing the monsters and their correlation being changed on other islands, it seemed to make the most sense to go with Arakalele, and I am glad that we did, don't get me wrong. And something that really excites me is the fact that we get Arakalele over here on Mech Islet, so I can literally get this new costume over here as well, guys. Heading on over to this section, we're gonna see the availability is right here, guys, and we can literally get this new costume on the islet, guys. Is this like one of the first new costumes for the islets? And as we can see over here on this island, we get this slowed down version of Arakalele, and the animation is different here, guys. There's a lot of swaying going around. And I really was interested to see how the cowboy look was gonna mesh into this version over here on Mech Islet of Arakalele. Dude, I love that guitar, guys. I think that guitar turned out so great. Strum that thing, baby! This is just awesome, guys. I've been so excited to release this video with the footage of me with the Monster Handlers in person, literally creating the costume together with them. I don't think a video like this has ever been made before. So I knew you guys would love it, and I'm so excited that we have a Pure Plays costume in the game, guys. This is so great. Thank you all so much for watching.